Hey guys, welcome back to my page. Thank you so much for your visits. I sincerely appreciate you. Now, I am doing this video via my car because I have been trying all day long to get a video. Actually, I've been trying for the last couple of days to get a video out because right now, as I am getting started, and I've had my YouTube page for a while, but it wasn't active and I wasn't doing anything. And so now I'm going to get rid of this gum. Okay, I don't know where my paper is. Oh, it wasn't paper. I forgot. This is what I have. This. So yeah, I don't have a paper to put it in. So I'll just have to find a little snippet. Okay, here's my post office paper. All right. Sorry, I just wasted a whole lot of your time. But I've been trying to get videos out, at least 4 or 5 times a week, because I know that when you start your YouTube channel, the way to get a following is to have lots of videos and to put videos out daily, if at all possible. At least that's what I read or saw or heard or something. And so I have not been as successful as I like. But anywho, I got a couple of video ideas that I'm going to probably bring to you guys really, really soon. But today I wanted to talk to you about losing your hair. Like once you're diagnosed with cancer and you have to have chemo and or radiation, what it looks like and what it feels like to lose your hair. So, well, I can't show you what it looks like, but just tell you from an emotional standpoint what that feels like and what it looks like for me, or looked like for me. So my doctor told me, you have a very aggressive cancer, and we were like super elated that we found it early enough that we could, do something to, by the grace of God, have me in a state where I was cancer free. So she said, we're going to have to do chemo. And honestly, so we'll talk about this in another video about chemo versus radiation and what the recommendation is and how you go about making the choice and so forth and so on. So anywho, so I had to have chemo, and Taxotere is one that everybody's talking about on the news, that if you lost your hair and your hair doesn't grow back, blah, blah, blah. Here is what happened for me. She said that you're going to lose your hair. Like, it's not, you may lose your hair or you may lose some of your hair. No, you're going to lose your hair, and you have very long hair. So it is my recommendation as your doctor to have you cut your hair. She said it would not, because I was wearing braids. I was already natural before I was diagnosed with cancer. And my hair was probably about this length, right? And so she said it is going to be more traumatic if you wake up and you have braids laying on your pillow. Now, I was wearing twists, but she said braids laying on your pillow. And I was like, yeah. So at her recommendation, I went ahead and I cut my hair. So what I did was, no rhyme or reason, what rhythm, whatever. I just started cutting, right? So one day I just started cutting, and I cut it down to about 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches, but I'm pretty sure it's more closer to 1.5 inches or what have you. And again, I am not a beautician. I love doing hair, but I am not a stylist or beautician of any magnitude. So it was raggedy. It was not cute at all. But I thought, why would I make the investment of going to a salon or even a barbershop when after they cut my hair, maybe 2-3 days later, I'm gonna have no hair. It's gonna fall out. So I just cut it, right? And so one day, my husband, who is he's an entrepreneur at heart. And so he was wanting to go and look at some property. And, we've been laying around. It's just he and I at the house, because I think my kids may have been at my mom's or my sister's or something. And so just laying around, and he said, let's get up, because let's get up and go out, because although I tried to tackle this whole cancer thing head on and try to be positive, but the reality was it was a bit depressing, and it was really hard for me to deal with as a mother of 5. Or did I have my baby? Yeah, mother of 5. It was really hard. So anywho, he said, let's go and look at some property. And it was like 7, 8 o'clock at night. And so I was like, all right. So we got up and my hair was like all lopsided and everything. So I go to the bathroom. And when I went to comb it, I had a wide tooth comb, and I went to comb it, and everything came out like with one foul swoop. It all came out, and I'm like, what? I was not prepared. But you know what? The funny thing is I wasn't upset. I mean, because I knew, I just didn't know. And so anyhow, I'm such a dramatic person sometimes. So in lieu of just going out there and showing him, look what happened, I just went ahead and kept combing. And so as I continued to comb, it just kept coming out. And so here is the funny thing. I felt like I looked like Fire Marshal Bill. And I don't know if you guys know who Fire Marshal Bill is, but he just had like little patches of hair on his head. And I did, when it came out, it like all came out except for like the rim. It did not come out. The front perimeter of my hair didn't come out. And then I had like little bitty little pieces that didn't come out. And it was just like so not cute. And so I went, and so when I came out of the bathroom, I went to, I came, because our bathroom, the master bathroom's inside the bedroom. So I came out of the bathroom and he said, oh, baby, it's okay. Like I didn't say anything. So anyhow, I'm sorry. The thing about it was very, very difficult. Not because I lost my hair, but that kind of, for me, indicated there are so many chemicals in your body right now that, what was that? Sounded like a car accident or something. Maybe not. Okay. So many chemicals in your body right now that it is causing even your hair to fall out. And so let's talk about this whole hair falling out thing. I did not fully grasp what that meant. I always wondered, well, not always, I kind of sort of wondered a little, especially after I was told that I had cancer, like, does hair fall out everywhere? And so, so I combed my hair out on my head, except for like this little perimeter and those little patches. And so my husband's like, you should go to the barbershop. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not going to pay anybody. It's going to fall out. So, like in a couple of days, it fell out completely. But your hair, okay, let me show you my arms, because it's hard to know. Look at my arm. I don't have hair on my arms. Like, this is normal. This was what it, I probably could use a little lotion. But yeah, that's normal. I've never really had hair on my arms nor my legs. And all my friends were like, I hate you. You don't have to shave and blah, blah, blah. So anywho, yeah, I couldn't tell with my arms because I didn't have hair on my arms nor on my legs. And under my arms, I didn't really have hair either because, I nair it off. And so I don't know if it just didn't grow back or if like the little bitty tiny pieces of hair came out, or I don't know what happened. But yeah, so I was in the shower and like my pubic hair came out, but you actually lose all of it. Like your pubic hair, girl, it was wonderful in the sense that I didn't have to nair, and it was just smooth. And look, I don't think I ever even thought about the fact that I have butt hair. But I did. You know what? I knew like after it came out, and it's like, gosh, I hate to be so graphic, but I'm just being real. When I went to take I'm taking a shower, and I'm like, oh, it feels so smooth back there. Oh, sorry guys. But yeah, you lose that too. And like everything, all of your hair. I don't think I lost my nose hairs, but I definitely lost my eyelashes, and you can see that they have not even grown back. And it has been 2 years, and my eyelashes still have not grown back. And now my eyebrows, you see, they're very, very thin. Well, they've always been kind of thin, but with the treatment, it made it thinner, and they just never grew back. And so, that is with my chemo cocktail. So I don't know what the cocktail, I don't know what if you're a cancer patient watching this, I don't know what your cocktail might be, but Cocktail is what they call the drug mixture that they have to give you, the chemo drug mixture. So I don't know what your cocktail might be, but for me, it did. It caused all my hair to fall out, with the exception of some of my eyebrows and I think my nose hairs. I don't think that they came out, but everything else came out. So yeah, I just